What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Minister Dom, here live from the gathering place right after service. I got my friend, my brother here, Pastor B, fresh off the stage, preached the house down, but now it's time for Q&A with Pastor B. So, Pastor, we're approaching our 2-year anniversary here at TCF. Tell us a little bit about how TCF got started.
Wow, so TCF got started, I was sitting in Duncan Hall at Howard Community College. I was attending there at the time. So I was sitting there, and God placed upon my heart as far as like leading me into the ministry.
Right.
So I accepted the call, did all of that stuff like that. Long story short.
Right.
Long story short. So later on, a friend of mine's Phil Ricks, I met at CSU in the summer while I was ministering and stuff like that. And I was down there, and he was like, man, he was about to do like a online Bible study with a friend, and he wanted to learn how to break down scripture and like teach it like how you go about ministering the scripture. So he wanted that mentorship. Right. So, and from there, my sister and her friends overheard us at the cafe at Howard Community College. And it was like, oh, y'all doing a Bible study? I was like, no, it's not a Bible study. It's just me helping him,
right.
Helping him out. So Brittany's friend Sorlee said, Brandon, I think we should do a Bible study. And the girl Diane also said, yeah, we should do a Bible study. So we started, I said, God, I don't want to do that.
Wow.
I know where this is going to lead if I do it. I was like, nah, not happening. So it was before a final that I had to take for the fall semester. And God kept me up all night long until I decided to do the Bible study. And so I said, no, God, I ain't gonna do that. I got a final. Bro, you going to do what I told you need to do.
Wow. So
I said, all right, God, you got it. I got to get up at 7:30 a.m. to get to my business entrepreneurship class. So I had a test in there. Wow. So Bible study starts in the fall, I believe fall of 2013. Starts in the fall of 2013. And from fall of 2013, that's when we stopped. That's when we started the Bible studies. Yeah. And from the basement, a few of us would come together, and from after the basement, it moved from the basement to where we call New Life Fellowship.
Right.
So we moved it out of my house to a house where more people came to New Life Fellowship.
Where he met me.
Where I met Minister Dom here. From there, we was doing Bible studies first and fourth Wednesday night. We would call it the Transformation Wednesdays and everything, right? And so we were doing that for a good while, and then around June of 2015, God begins to deal with me again and say, "Hey, we need to transition from a Bible study to a church." I said, "Absolutely not." I don't know why we do this thing with God all the time, but I said, "Absolutely not doing it." I come from a long line of pastors. Yeah. I already know I don't want to do that. Nope, not doing it. It didn't work. So it didn't work.
Clearly, it didn't work.
What happened is God's honest truth. I was praying about it. I just got in touch with this organization called Start Church. Yeah. Shout out to Start Church.
Start Church.
If you are a person who God has really genuinely called to start a church, you want to make sure your paperwork is in order.
Amen.
Because there's some churches that don't have their paperwork in order.
That's right.
So it's very important that we reached out to them and he told me like, all right, Brandon, I'm going to call you back tomorrow after you get a chance to think about it. And I'm going to call you in the afternoon. So that morning in my prayer time, I said, God, you got to give me a sign if you genuinely want me to do this. Lo and behold, I said that very prayer. That man called me right there, 10 o'clock a.m., right there, and said, hey, Pastor Brandon, you want to move forward with the Start Church? Wow. I said, oh, my God. Yes. And so God provided, and we started the paperwork in July of 2015. Of 2016, we were officially got our 501c3. It was official. It went through and everything like that of February 2016. And so we started pre-launches. We started pre-launches. Before we started pre-launches, we thought that we were going to be launching in Baltimore County. That didn't happen. God began to talk to me, say, no, this ain't the place. Wow. And so he shut down literally every door. Every door got shut down.
Wow.
We went through schools, couldn't even get in contact with them. The place that we were at, they were trying to, be funny. So we had to move on. And so God said, no, I want you to go to Howard County. back to where all of this originally started in the first place, and back to the place here at the Gathering Place where I begin to share and go where I would share with some of the C-suite people here. And so back to the place, and God opened up the door for us to start pre-launches in February of 2016. Wow, to think that we are coming up on 2 years. This is amazing.